Hello guys, so I'm going to introduce you to a very powerful way of content generation when it comes to text. Introducing you to Avumet pages. So shortly I'm going to talk about the new way of utilizing various AI tools to create powerful and professional content that give you an edge, that give you a high quality and save you a lot of time. I will start by showing you a small workflow of the philosophy of working with Viewmat pages. So here we have to source our content from a variety of places. One we will check with web crawling, another one is the changes detection, and I will come to this shortly. Then once we gather all the sources, we will have the human feedback where all the co-authors will come together and they will be able to utilize powerful AI tools of different kinds to further refine the entire text and all the content the way you see fit. And finally, in the output, you will be having the freedom to choose whichever kind of template you want. Let's say that I am a researcher and I want to publish a quality article on sustainable development. So I surf through the internet and I have certain websites where I think there is a lot of information that I would like to reference in my own article. The problem is that there are so many websites, and if I go ahead manually copy pasting them, it will be a problem. So I want to use a certain tool that can automatically copy all the content from all those websites, all their pages, all their articles into my own draft from where I would be publishing it later on. This is called web crawling right here. So this is the first example of sourcing. Now I will show you how we can do web crawling in easy manner. We have many websites. One of them is Appify. This is being used by big players like Accenture, Siemens, Microsoft, Samsung. So it is like a Play Store for APIs. Like we have Google App Store, Google Play Store for all the mobile apps. We have Appify as a Play Store for the different kinds of APIs. And there are tons of APIs for web crawling. Now we are going to see an example here. So I am interested in this particular website. It is United Nations SDGs, Sustainable Department of Economics and Social Affairs, Sustainable Development. So I really like all these articles that it has. So specifically, I am interested in certain kinds of content. It is the 17 goals. So I am very much interested in fetching all kinds of content that is presented in all the websites related to the 17 goals, and I like it. So what I do is I go over there in appify.com. Here there is a ready-made web crawler which is called website content crawler. Here I attach a webhook, and if you want to know further details, you can see my blog that I would be attaching as a description link below. So let's see in the webhook. Webhook is basically a kind of notification system, so that as soon as website content crawler finds and searches through the internet, finds new content, it will throw all of this content, place it in and notify you using a webhook. So that's what webhook is. So let's see what is inside this webhook. Inside the webhook, you can see the URL. We are giving a special kind of endpoint, which is pages.viewmat.com/append text. So this way, wherever you want and whenever you want to append text, add content into the page, you will use this endpoint, and then in the payload you will give the token. Token is a special way to gain authorization so that you can actually add some text in a particular kind of page. Here the pad ID means the page where you want to add the content. So here we have the group, and here we have this. So I am interested in adding all the content over here. This is Sustainable Development Group final report. So I will just copy this complete thing and let me just update my integration over here. Let me paste it. Okay. So the trigger URL is where we get the all kinds of content is gathered over here. Basically, you don't have to think much about it. If you just copy paste it, it will start working for you. So it's just to showcase the power of UMed pages, how well it integrates with variety of different kinds of services like Appify, change detection, Flowwise, Zapier, Bubble, no code tools, all that you can think of. And this is the first example that we are going to see. So now I'm going to save it. Here we'll go get back, and just for your confirmation, I'm going to show you the input fields. Here in the input, I have given SDGs UN goals. So I have given this. If you want to see what we have under goals, here we go. So let this page open up. As you can see, /goals has 17 goals listed. I'm very interested in getting all of this information into my page here. So first of all, let me just remove all this text. Now I will go back. So this is what we have. And now I will click on start. So as soon as I click on start, it will go to the /goals page. It will fetch all different kinds of links, and it will get all the content and push right into our target page. So let me just click on start. I have clicked on start, says started running. So it's running now. The actor is getting your data. So it's basically now opening all the pages one by one. It is going to get all the content, and I think it's done. So if we see over here, okay, I think it's still getting results. So I think we have to wait a little bit more. It is still running. It is succeeded now. 18, I think it must be 17 goals plus one the home website at /goals. And as you can see, it has just in front of us in our target page successfully appended all the text that it has. Now I can invite my colleagues on this page, and they can collaborate over this page related to all of this content that has been scrapped. We can use variety of AI tools here. So one example I will show you is, let's say I choose this line, and then I click on paraphrase this, and I will ask it to shorten it. Now it has shortened it. See, education arising with upper secondary school completion up from 53%. If you are wondering why would you not choose Google Docs or Google Spreadsheets and instead would use UMed pages, then one answer that I can clear-cut provide is that Google Docs can only store up to 50 megabytes of data, which is around 1 million characters, whereas in UMed pages you can store like 8 million characters per page, which is almost 390 megabytes. So when it comes to tasks like web scraping like this, UMed pages definitely has an upper hand, and it is very reliable. So we have already seen the example of web crawl over here. Now we are going to see about change detection. What is change detection? So here is the website of change detection. Again, this is an external tool, and I'm just showcasing you that the integration capabilities of UMed pages, how it integrates well with Appify, change detection, and other tools. So if you have a website like a stock website where you want to track stock price changes, or if you have a news website where you want to track all kinds of new updates around some kind of topic, let's say elections, so you can monitor that website using this tool, and what it will do is that it will tell you all the changes, aggregate them, and notify you in various ways like email or webhooks. So we just recently saw webhooks, how it is getting used in Epify. Similarly, in change detection also we can use webhooks to add certain changes on our page. So let's see how it works. So now I'm going to show you how change detection looks like as it's running in my local machine. This website news.ycombinator.com from Sunday 26th to Monday 28th, and we can see some past screenshots as well to compare with. So between these two points in time, the website changed in this manner. The red lines have been either completely removed or changed, and green lines are the latest updates. They are either the new changes or new lines added. So this way, this tool will keep tracking a given website. In my case, for sustainable development, I am interested in EcoWatch. On this website, it just hour by hour it keeps on updating some new updates related to sustainable development. It's like a watchdog around these related topics. So I'm very interested in this website. What I will do is I will use change detection to track it. In the second item in the list, you will see EcoWatch for a healthier planet and life. So this one, EcoWatch for healthier planet life, you can see it just popped up in the preview. Now I will show you what is inside it. Here we have a notifications tab. So here I have provided this particular address, pages.vimeo.com/append text. Remember, we had the same thing over on Epify as well. So let me just see this thing. You can see it. This is the destination here, pages.vimeo.com/append text. So we have the same thing over here. This is where we get the text. Vimeo pages gets the text and adds it to a given page. This is the notification body. Here we are supplying it with the URL that we are monitoring, since there can be different kinds of websites that we are monitoring. The changes means the lines that have been removed and new lines that have been added. Then we have the pad ID, the token, and we have the prompt. So in the prompt, you can tell it what to do as it gets the data. The same exact way you can pass the prompt in Epify or wherever you are integrating Vimeo pages with the help of /append text. The prompt tells that as soon as you get the data, for example, here we are getting changes, or in case of Epify we are getting the scrap data. Do we want to do certain processing further with the language model? This is really powerful. You can immediately automatically translate into other languages or summarize it in bullet points or change the tone of it. You can do a lot of things with this prompt. So this is what we have. Now, since I am not in control of the EcoWatch website, it's not possible for me to show you it working live right now. But what I can do is that change detection does provide something called a test notification. So I am going to click on send test notifications, and you should be able to see some changes that are dummy changes by change detection test related popping up over here. So I will add certain lines. over here so that we can visualize easily something new coming in. So here I would say let me change the prompt, and I will say that you should speak or you should report the changes detected like a French tech journalist. Tell in bullet points in French language. So this is my prompt. I will save it. Now we are going to see how it works by sending a test notification, and we should be getting some kinds of bullets in French language, because that's how we set up the prompt over here. So let's send a test notification. I click on this button. It sent successfully. Now let's see. Now as you can see, le texte is not very good with French, but as you can see over here, we have all the changes in the French language that have been sent by the change detection tool. As soon as we have any change in the website ecowatch.com, it will send in similar kinds of bullet points on this page, and then we can call all our colleagues onto this page so that they can review those changes, take inspiration from them, and then use AI tools, make use of different kinds of prompts to just create content further. Discussed this particular example where we were sourcing the data from web crawling and change detection. But as you can imagine, you can source data with help of webhooks from variety of sources like emails, comments from social media, and various other places. So as for this example, just imagine you can crawl through thousands of web pages, or you can monitor thousands of websites while you are sleeping. Let Vmit pages handle it all for you.